Morning, everyone. So I'm doing this just to show y'all the fabricated plates. I got it set up for 12 right now, um, and they're just two identical. So I just stitched them together on the outside. That's a 10 gauge, so it's a little thicker than an 8. I can't remember. It's just a little thicker. And then these are just to stiffen it. 3 grade 8 bolts per plate will bolt to the 10 horses platform. That's about how open I'm gonna have it. I think I just made slots so I can adjust. I can make more too. Uh, yeah, I figured that might be all it needs. When I crank those down with washers, it should be fine. If not, then I can add more or add bolts up top because I threaded through that 1/4 inch bar. So I just had to lay the ECMs out on it. I think it was 14 by 22. I think is the dimension I came up with on the plates. But this is, I also want to show you how the chain's going to go. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do 10 or 12, but that's what it's going to look like. The blue's the chain. This one, I'm not sure where. You could put it wherever to where you don't need a tensioner. This one should work because I have 13 tooth sprockets, so they're kind of small. But they're about that big around probably. So they are a little small. So we'll see. I shouldn't have any jumping. If I have any jumping, I'll have to do something a little different. I should have got a little bigger, I guess, but they're cheap. And the less tooth, the cheaper. So, and then I also wanted to show you how the power is going to transmit to this, because this is just how it's chained together. And then there'll be 2 ECMs per hole because they're going to be linked together. 2 will be linked together. They'll be paired up. And this is how we're going to transmit the power. So since this is a lot of torque, so when this is pulling this, I don't want all the stress to be on that one poor ECM that's taking the brunt of this. So what I did, put a pillow block, so the pillow block takes the brunt of the 10 horse, and then it's going to distribute it to here, because I know there'll still be applied torque, but the chain will be shorter. We're going to couple better, and we're also going to couple to the other side. So it's going to, this on the shaft sides where we're going to transmit the power to the box. But the box's chain will be on the far side. It'll be on the far side. That way the chains are separated, and I don't have to put guards on this because these are going to be loaded at least to a 5 horse load, because I'm expecting at least 3,000 watts out of this. Around about. That's what I'm expecting, because I could get more, but I'd either have to get some 36 pole Samsungs and make those generators and stack 4 to 5 of those to get more power than that, or I'd have to do basically 2 of these boxes. And I could do that. I mean, I could get enough ECMs over time, but I don't have enough right now to do a second box like this. So, and I'm still working on it because I think I want to go ahead and do another generator head, but I'm having trouble getting one. So I'm looking for a used Miller head. That's what I want, as a used Miller AC generator head, and I'll put that on there eventually when I find one that I want. So I'd love to have one like off a Bobcat, like an older Bobcat. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find any old scrap Bobcats that maybe are beat up or wrecked or don't work. You know, maybe they fell off a truck or the truck wrecked. Find that, you know what I mean? That way I can do that. But yeah. So yeah, pillow block, 3/4 shaft to transmit most of the tug and the vibration to this, and then this will probably put rubber under it and then transmit straight to the ECM. The ECM, I'm probably gonna pillow it too. I haven't drawn that yet, but I'll probably put at least, I might even do a machined plate with a bearing, or I'll see what's online, because if I can find a flat, I'm sure they make them, a 1/2 inch pillow block, then I can just mount it to like a 1/4 inch plate and then put it in between here. I can mount it in between here, you know what I'm saying, so I can catch. It shouldn't need it because this is going to be close already, because I'll have to cut the shafts to make it this close. But I don't need a lot of room, because the more shafts sticking out, the more negative leverage you're going to have. So it needs to be as close to the bearing as possible. So we'll see. It may not need it, because at the end of the day, we're only talking 5 horse. But those 1/2 inch shafts can move a little bit, especially if you're putting a lot of strain on them, if you're trying to turn something. So, but with the way these are boxed in, it's going to give me support too. because this is going to support this design, or this design would support a lateral pull this way, because now it's pulling on all the ECMs kind of together, if that makes sense. All right, peace.